Audio Jungle.
Of manufacturing begins here in the design office. Every type of boat you can imagine is designed here. Once the design is complete and approved by the customer, it is then time to gather the raw material. The material used at Ali boats is called marine-grade aluminium. There are many different parts to a boat, which require a variety of material. We have round aluminium poles, aluminium square blocks, and flat aluminium sheets. The first stage of boat making begins here, with the wide aluminium sheet. The sheet gets laid out on this clear-cut machine. The desired shape is loaded onto what is called a computerized plasma cutter. Once loaded, the plasma cutter then begins cutting according to the required specifications received from the design stage. Known for its sophistication, the cutter ensures the aluminium is cut perfectly, with no errors. The cutting actually uses water and laser to achieve its precision cutting. After the aluminium is cut, it is then shifted to the bending section, where all cutouts are being bent to ready them for welding. This is yet another intricate process. It's done by computer to ensure maximum accuracy. Now this is where our boat starts taking shape. Once the cutouts are bent, they are taken to the welding section where they'll be joined together to create the backbone of the boat called a hull. It must be noted that at Ali boats, there's no use of rivets. All material is welded here to ensure maximum quality guaranteed. After welding the hull together, an inspection for holes is carried out. The boat is then filled with water from a hosepipe to spot any leaks. It is essential to spot and fix any leaks at this point of production. At this point, it is time to prepare the floor of the boat. First, flotations are inserted into the base. The sponge flotations are placed to ensure that in the unlikely event that the boat gets a hole, it doesn't sink. After the insertion of flotations, aluminium flooring is added and welded to the boat. The chairs and other accessories can now be fitted onto the boat. After fitting, the aluminium chairs are covered with padding for extra comfort. It's not only aluminium which forms part of the boat. There's also an element of carpeting. The first point in the carpeting process begins with applying glue onto the back of the actual carpet and then to the helm of the boat. Then, before the glue dries on, the carpet is applied. This is done carefully to ensure that there aren't any bumps or lumps. It is then left for 24 hours to dry. Just like a human being needs a heart to live, a boat needs an engine to move. On the other side of the manufacturing plant, the engine is built and installed in the motor electrics department. During installation, all electrical and wiring takes place. After the wiring is complete, it is now time for testing. The first test will test both the engine and electricity within the engine. This is done in a water simulation system. After it passes this first test, it is on to the actual real world, the river test. If it checks out all the boxes here, then our boat is roaring to go.